June 19th, Fay Manor, Meditation Room.
Ah, Mr. Wright, I'm so glad you showed.
Some nice weather we're having today, aren't you happy?
No, not at all. That stupid weather girl made the wrong call again! It will rain cats and dogs today, she said with a straight face. I can't believe they allow such misguided reports on the public airwaves.
Looks like talking about the weather with this guy is just asking for punishment.
I was neighbors to a meteorologist once. Until I moved to where I live now. Because I moved out of my parents' house.
Till I moved. The end.
Yeah. I mowed his backyard. And my dad hated it because it was nicer than our backyard. Because they'd been living there for like 5 years. And our house was built... No, they had been living there 5 years before we did. So they had good topsoil. Whereas we had the clay from when our house was built. Because they dug it up for the basement. And anyhow... But anyway, this is a splendid man.
No argument there. It's hard to believe that this is Maya's house, though.
I was given a guide map to this building. Here, Mr. Wright, I have a copy for you, too. Forward thinking. Alright, so... Alright, let's talk with this guy, because that's always, pleasant.
Oh, yes. What are you going to do once the nurse's spirit has been called?
Isn't it obvious? I'm going to have her write a signed confession.
Signed confession?
But with Maya's muscles and bone structure, wouldn't it be in Maya's handwriting as opposed to the nurse's?
You would think.
Science!
This is what we're talking about.
Science! It disproves spirits! Yes, a confession. Pay attention. I'll have her write this. 1 year ago, on May 2nd, 14 patients died due to my negligence. And then, on May 24th, I fell asleep at the wheel and died in a car accident due to my further negligence. I'm sorry and I apologize for being negligent. Wow, I messed up that last word. What? Okay, so he says negligent a lot. That's still not the most anyone repeats a word in this game. That's what I'll have her write. With a confession, the rain falling on my soul can finally stop.
Oh, I see.
Raindrops keep falling on my head. But that's okay. Maya!
That's why I'm here, to stop this asshole from singing.
That's my gimmick.
So how did you hear about Maya Fay?
I heard about her from an acquaintance, a girl studying the occult at the college. That girl introduced me to this village. This is the home of the Crane School of Channeling.
The home, huh?
As opposed to the work of the Crane School of Channeling. I'll be here all week. And Miss Maya's the daughter of the Master, I hear.
Master?
Anyway, do you see that door? That's the room where people and spirits meet. If you've watched Jay Bizzo's playthrough, you probably already know who the Master is. Just saying.
Yeah.
Miss Maya's aunt is in there right now. Would you care to meet her? Examining everything.
Just because we're like that.
It's an adventure. It's a point-and-click game.
Yes.
So, thank you, LucasArts.
Someone with a lot of skill wrote these 4 Chinese characters with a brush. Oh look, here's a translation. Once in a lifetime. It's the message people should value their ghostly meetings as once-in-a-lifetime chances.
Door.
A door that leads to the channeling chamber, the place where spirits and people meet. The iron in this door was tempered, making it very solid. It looks like there was a strong lock on this door to top it off. A piece of cloth with a ton of finely written characters jammed onto it. Probably esoteric knowledge only mediums would know. Let's see. Here's one in English. It says, 100 ways to save money. Being a medium sounds like a rough way of life.
Alright, this is boring.
Isn't that 108 ways to make money?
108 is unlucky in Japan.
In Buddhist religion?
Yeah.
So, doesn't Phoenix, add 2 right away?
Yeah. I think so, maybe. Anyway,